So if it isn't Tylenol, why is the autism exploding everywhere?
Because we stopped abandoning them in the forest.
Excuse me?
There have always been autistic people, just like there have always been gay people, people with cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, etc. Know what society used to do with those people?
It's the vaccines. When my Susie got her vaccines, she changed into a different person.
Much of Europe used to believe in fairies.
What's that got to...
European cultures held a belief for nearly 2,000 years, first documented in the 7th century and probably originating far earlier, that a sudden change in a behavior of a child, like if it became emotionally distant, or too emotional, or if they seemed to know more than they should, or stopped being social, or started having health problems. They thought that fairies had stolen their child and replaced it with a changeling.
A what now?
And they had different methods of making sure, like shouting at it and beating it, or putting it in a pot of water over the fire until it confessed to being a changeling.
Man, have we come a long way.
Have we? Sure, we don't abandon them in the forest to return to the fairies, and we don't drown, boil, or burn them anymore. But we still talk about autism as if it is something evil that has stolen a person away.
But all that was a long time ago. It doesn't explain.
Autistic and other disabled people were dying from superstitious methods to try to drive out the changeling as recently as the turn of the last century. Funny enough, autism was starting to be identified as a medical condition not too many years after that.
So what about the last 100 years?
Us autistics went from changeling to institutionalized, to now cursed by a magic potion during pregnancy. We're always talked about like we're less than human and a burden on society. So what's really changed?